Hello, my fierce and fabulous people. I am back. I know, whatever. I'm not even gonna try to make excuses for myself, but I had to get the Dita Von Teese lipstick from MAC. It's called Von Teese, and it is a beautiful red shade. I've not worn it yet, but I wanted to go ahead and share that with you. First of all, here's the packaging. It's got Miss Beautiful Dita Von Teese on it, as well as her signature and a barcode. This is the tube. Also has her signature, and this is the part I love. It's embossed with her signature. Awesome sauce. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this for you. Let's go ahead and do it on my lips. Okay, so there you have it. In a perfect world, I would have already lined my lips and prepped them and all that stuff, because red lipstick can get kind of crazy. For me, I have such odd lip lines, but I'm sorry if it's like all crooked and weird. So this is a matte, but it's not like a retro matte. It's not a super dry matte. It's very creamy, and it's not super mattified to me. Like, there's some sheen to this, so I don't know how they're calling this a matte, because if I had to say anything, it'd be a satin. I feel like I've said that about the MAC mattes before. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this on my hand, because I know some of you are thinking, hey Mandy, and I'm like, girl, what's that? And you're like, don't you own like 500 MAC lip pencils? And I'm like, it's not 500, but you know. And you're like, girl, can you find out which one is gonna match this thing? And I'm like, okay, I guess I can. So then I get all these out and I swatch them, and it's not gonna be that one. Whoa, that's way too pink. Okay, I think we have a winner in Ruby Woo. Yep. The Ruby Woo is next to the Dita Von Teese or Von Teese lipstick, and I believe it's going to be the closest match as far as a lip pencil goes. It may be slightly warmer than the Dita Von Teese, and if you want something darker, then Cherry, which is right here, Cherry would be good if you want a darker line. But I believe Ruby Woo is going to be our closest match. At least out of the reds that I have. Now, you're probably thinking, oh Mandy, you have like 500 MAC lipsticks. Do any of your other MAC reds look like this? And I'm gonna say probably, but I'm just not sure. So I'm gonna have to go pull them all out, and we will swatch and see. But for now, I'm rubbing my hand off because, you know, red stains, so that looks terrible. That looks like I have a skin disease. So yeah, let me go fumble through my bajillion MAC lipsticks and see what I can find that's close to this, and we will compare. Alright, be right back. Okay, so I have gotten like, I don't know, a bunch of my MAC red lipsticks, all the ones I could find anyway, and we are going to compare these. I've started out with Petite Red, which is from the Julia Petite collection. It is much pinker. Next is Frankenfurter from the Rocky Horror collection, and it's much darker, so that is not a match. Here is Charlotte John Vista Valley collection. That one's a little bit closer, but it's more warm than this one. Next we have True Love's Kiss from Maleficent. That one's kind of pretty close in tone, but this one's an amplified, so it's going to be different as far as finish goes, but as far as color, they're pretty close. So I'm going to keep this one separate so we can do a bigger comparison swatch. Next I have Salon Rouge, which is much more berry toned, so that is not a match. Alright, and then on to my not specialty packaging lipsticks. Russian Red, much more brick colored Cardinal. Cardinal, I'm kind of thinking looks a little bit like it, but Cardinal is a satin, so the finish is different, so we will compare those. D for Danger, much more berry toned. Damn Glamorous. Oh, Damn Glamorous looks pretty close. I love Damn Glamorous, and it is a matte, so we're going to definitely do bigger swatches of those. But it may be pinker, I can't quite tell yet. Last but not least, Ruby Woo, especially since the pencil was a good match for it. But I believe Ruby Woo is going to definitely be warmer. So I'm going to wipe this off, and then we're going to compare these 4 that were the closest matches with bigger swatches and see how they stack up to, why did I wipe the big swatch off? That was stupid of me. To see how they compare to the Dita Von Teese. First we have True Love's Kiss. Again, this is an amplified versus the matte version. They are fairly close, but True Love's Kiss, I believe, is a little more cool toned. But they're not drastically different. Same goes for Cardinal, which is the satin. Different finishes, but they are pretty close in tone. Not identical, but pretty close. So if you're thinking about getting it and you just for the color itself, but you already own one of these two, you may want to skip. But of course, it's Dita Von Teese, so get it for the packaging. Get it because it's her. Get it because she's awesome. Ooh. Damn Glamorous may be a damn, like, dupe. I'm kind of thinking Damn Glamorous is a dupe. I may narrow it down to a bigger swatch of these two. And then True Love's Kiss also looks pretty close. However, it's a amplified, so it's more pink. It's kind of hard to see when you're doing it this way, but you know, whatever. And then Ruby Woo. Dang, my Ruby Woo is dry, but it is, you know, it's Ruby Woo, so it's gonna be dry. So those are the comparisons. If you think, I'll let you be the judge, that any of these are dupes, then I mean, I'll let you judge for yourself. But I am going to definitely compare these, the Damn Glamorous to the Dita Von Teese in a bigger swatch and see how that compares, because that was definitely the closest match in my opinion. And now that I've gotten them by themselves side by side, they don't look so close anymore. So I did like a Damn Glamorous sandwich. So both of these are the Dita Von Teese color, and this is Damn Glamorous. So not a dupe, not as much of a dupe as I thought. The Damn Glamorous is definitely pinker and slightly deeper toned, but I mean, if you love Damn Glamorous, if you love Ruby Woo, if you love those colors that were close, then you would probably love this color as well, because it's not a huge jump from any of these. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to click the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe and leave a comment down below, especially if you want to encourage me to make other videos, because, you know, we are people of, I don't know, ego, and, you know, lift me up and I'll be like, oh, they love me. They really love me. And then I'll make more videos. So until next time, don't forget to stay fierce and fabulous. Bye.